I'm your host, Chelsie Burroughs.
Hey, what's going on right now?
We're supposed to be filming the show.
Are you serious? Hey, welcome. It's Joe Zavala, Talk of the Prairie.
Come on, Joe, we gotta go. Good morning, I'm Chelsie Burroughs.
I'm Joe Zavala,
And you're watching
Talk of the Prairie.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Chelsie Burroughs.
I'm Joe Zavala.
And welcome to Talk of the Prairie.
It is Friday.
It is finally Friday, thank God. Is it the last Friday in April?
It is the last Friday in April, and it's sunny out. No, actually, it's not sunny
No.
outside. There's no rain.
Yeah, there's no rain,
There's been
but
too much rain. Way too much rain the last 2 days.
yeah, definitely getting a spring.
I know, but the good thing is tomorrow in downtown Grand Prairie is the Texas County Reporter Festival. It's going to be
Fun.
massive.
Yeah,
They're shutting down Main Street.
that's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
And the weather's supposed to be good. There's going to be live music.
Hold on,
Over
wait.
100 vendors
But
from
there's
across Texas.
There is a 30% chance of rain tomorrow.
Don't jinx it. We don't want the rain.
No rain?
Yeah. Are you going to go to the Texas County Reporter?
I may come. I
Yeah?
may show up.
It's going to be fun. Like, there's going to be so many different things. Like, there's going to be something that you're going to have to buy out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll find some nopales finally out there since I haven't brought them for you.
Yes, you need to get those for me, sir.
Yeah. Get some tacos. It'll be good.
Yeah, I love tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I can't believe it. I think this is episode. Carry the one.
Whatever. Has it been that long?
We're on episode 13.
It's 13.
14.
14.
Way off. Samsonite.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
I cannot
1-4?
believe it. No. That's crazy.
Is it this way? Is that the way? 14? Did I do it right?
Good enough.
Yeah.
Good
That is
enough.
insane.
And it wouldn't be possible with our fabulous sponsors.
Yeah, and who are they?
Oh, God, you're going to make me do this again?
Yes.
Heather Harvey Photography, Confident Skin by Haley, Bloomfield Homes, Stanley Psychology, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
More to come.
more to come.
Yeah.
Possibly
So it's so
some
exciting. We have a full show
Absolutely.
filled with a lot of fun,
Yes, and laughter.
a lot of laughter.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I think we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to see some cats.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. Every time a client walks into my studio, I want their experience to be like none other. I strive for each one of my clients to have their own unique, memorable experience. And it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story, to be able to go into some of their personal journeys, whether they're having a baby, their family is growing, or their little one has grown up and it is their last year of high school and they're moving on to the next part of their journey.
So at Viridian Property Solutions, our goal is to get you, the homeowner, the most amount of money possible for your damages. I'm the owner of Viridian Property Solutions, and we are public adjusters in the Mansfield area. We've been in the insurance business for 15 years doing property assessments. So when it comes down to getting the right estimate amount submitted to your insurance company, that's where a good public adjuster is going to come in and really be on your side.
I'm Dr. Amanda Stanley, owner and supervisory psychologist.
I'm Adam Stanley, co-owner of Stanley Psychology. We chose to office in downtown historic Mansfield in order to better serve the community here.
So we are here to offer a variety of mental health services, including diagnostic evaluations and psychotherapy for individuals of all ages. With our practice expansions at Stanley Psychology, we have openings available to help you.
Give us a call, contact us via our social media channels or through our website, and let us help you with your mental health journey.
Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie. We have our very fabulous guest, Miss Brandy.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Fabulous Friday, right?
Absolutely.
Fabulous Friday.
I like it. You brought two
I
guests.
did. I brought a pair of bonded brothers.
So cute.
Brothers.
they're brothers. They don't look like brothers though.
No,
So
one's
you're,
tuxedo and
you're
one's
gonna
not.
be like, your brain's gonna just shoot up. So let me just introduce you. First kitty here is Scorpio. So sorry, Pisces.
Pisces.
Pisces. He's a very handsome guy.
Hi, Pisces.
This is Pisces.
They gotta have
Thank you,
different dads
Kate.
or moms, right?
Possibly, in the cat world, that's a
Yeah.
very good possibility. And this is Scorpio.
So is that a turtle or a tiger?
A tabby?
Tabby?
Yeah. Look at the handsome boys.
Is that like
So
a
cute.
smoky ghost?
Smoky
Yeah.
Ghost.
You see, notice he's got like a little milk mustache. Look at that.
Oh, he's so
Look at that
cute.
face. Can we look at the audience, buddy? Look.
He's beautiful.
Yes. These guys are actually litter mates. So
Yeah.
they came from the same mama and they are bonded. We're not going to separate them. They're
Yeah.
about 2 years old.
Oh,
They're very long and lanky boys.
yeah.
He's like, lay me down. I'm going to give you the churu treat. Let's
Like,
see.
do they play with each other all the time and hang out with each other the whole time?
Honestly, they don't do a lot of that. They sleep by each other a lot.
Ah,
Like a lot. Like this guy right here. His personality is kind of like a little surfer dude, little skater boy. He just is always chilling. Nothing really bothers him. As you see, he's just like, oh, you're gonna give me treats? Okay, I'll stay for the treats.
Yeah.
so how do you know if they're like they need to be bonded or not?
Just by you can kind of observe them and you notice that they are one's a bit more reserved, one's a little bit more shy, and the other one's a little bit more outgoing.
Yeah.
And then they kind of feed off of each other a little bit.
Ah,
Their personality, and they're like, oh, it's okay. These people are cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, nope.
Yeah. He does not want
He
that
does
treat.
not want it. He's got the brother.
He's like, I
What
don't
type
have-
of family would you say is a good pair?
I feel like for these guys, a family, somebody that has kids
Yeah.
that can kind of keep them entertained.
Yeah.
One child might fall in love with Scorpio and the other one might fall in love with Pisces, and there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect little family built in. Are you
So,
going
do
to
you,
stay with me?
so after you go through all the astrologies, you just come back and start over again?
We are actually doing wicked names right now.
Oh, these are wicked names.
No, we're
Oh.
doing wicked names now that now that the horoscopes are done. We're doing wicked names.
Yeah.
So we have an
Nice.
alphabet and a Galinda and a Bach. So those
Absolutely.
names sound familiar to you, Chelsea.
A little bit.
That's good.
So what's the current number on the adoption?
We are at 370 adoptions currently.
Whoa,
Woo.
So we're on our way to hitting that 500.
only 130 to go.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not that many.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
You know, we're in April.
Yeah.
Wow.
Compared to like the beginning of the year, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any fun events coming up?
We have on May 3rd, we have what is it? Yoga with Cats,
Mhm.
hosted by Sunshine Yoga Shack here in Mansfield.
Yeah.
That's on May 3rd. We do have a raffle going on right now.
Ooh.
If you like Texas Rangers, you could win 4 tickets to see the Texas Rangers. And all the information is on our website.
Yeah. So
Nice.
do the cats actually do yoga?
They climb on people. They climb on people and they like steal their mats. And then, you have to like move a certain way. And they're like, yeah, no. No,
So
good try.
Yeah. So for those who are not familiar with you all, what is that adoption process?
And well, we want you to come in and hang out with the kitties first and foremost, get to know their personalities, all of them. You can look at a picture of Scorpio and tell he's like amazingly beautiful.
Yeah.
But you need to know his personality to know if it's going to blend with your family.
Right.
It is $15 to hang out for an hour. You do get a free beverage. And, if you fall in love, we'll pull the file. We'll go over their information. I'll tell you exactly where I got them from and how I got them. And they're up to date with their shots. They're microchipped. They are fixed. So they're pretty much just missing their home. You get to learn their true personality because we are a cageless environment. So there's
Yeah.
no cages. You get to see them roaming around free.
So it's kind of like the eggs, the cage-free eggs. So they just
Cage-free
get to go
cats.
do whatever they want.
Cage-free
cats.
Yes.
That is so cool.
So you have the yoga coming up. Do you have
Yeah.
like any Margarita Monday coming up for Cinco de Mayo on the 5th?
We were trying to figure out something to do for Cinco de Mayo, but we didn't. We opted
Yeah.
to do like a Mother's Day. We have a tea party
Aw.
coming up.
Ooh.
Mom and me tea party for, kiddos and their mama. So that's kind of what we focused on instead of Cinco de Mayo. I really could have done something with margaritas and kitties. That would have been fun.
Absolutely.
Ah.
Well, Ms. Brandy, thank you so much for coming on our show. And thank you to the 2 kitties that were so cute and kind to meet us.
Thank you guys for having us. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Andrea, Andy Mac Candy Shack. We have over 1,600 different types of candy. We have everything from Taffy Town Taffy. We carry almost 100 different flavors. We have the old school bazooka gum. And yes, they do still have the jokes in them. we have everything from Mexican candy, Japanese candy, and I love these lollipops. They are so fun. Plus, we do special things like we custom make baskets. We have so many jelly bellies, it'll blow your mind. And just so you know, not only do we carry local items like our Dublin sodas, we carry Wild Bill Sodas, which is a veteran-owned, veteran-run company. Be sure and come see us down at Andy Mack Candy Shack.
I'm sure that you think when you come into a session that you'll sit down and pose and cheese and smile. That's not how we do it here at Heather Harvey Photography. Hi, my name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I first started with photography when I was a little girl. My dad gave me my first camera. It was a pink Barbie camera with a big shiny cube on top. It's so special to me that my clients allow me to come into their life, into their special moments, and be a part of it. I love photography. It gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. Let Heather Harvey Photography be part of your story.
We specialize more in the insurance claims. So when you have storm damage that comes through, obviously hail, wind, tornadoes, we come out, we take a look at everything on the roof. There's a lot more that can get damaged than just the roof. There's gutters, there's windows, there's fence, there's decks. Come with Viridian Roofing and Construction. We've been in the industry for over 35 years. I'm the owner. When you call us, you get to deal directly with me. We come out and do a free property inspection and evaluation, and we're going to get out to see you very quickly.
Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie. I'm your host, Chelsie Burroughs.
I'm Joe Zavala.
And we have two special guests. Why don't you both introduce yourselves?
I'm Dea Caldwell with Moda Belleto.
Beautiful.
And I'm Paula Kramer, and I'm the talent coordinator.
Fun. So you both work with a modeling agency, but you guys do more than like just, build models and things of that nature. Tell us about how you got started.
Moda Belleto was a concept that my husband and I started a few years back, and it's dealing with fashion and makeup.
Fun.
And I really enjoyed it. But I had a company before this, so I've been in the business about 40 years.
Wow, 40 years.
Yes.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. So how has that journey been within the span of 40 years?
It's been very exciting. Like any new business, you have your ups and downs.
Right.
And, the process is sometimes difficult, but then you have some exciting times where you have wonderful models and actors that come through. And the teaching, I was introduced by Mike Beatty through the Model and Talent Expo, and he asked me to be a director for the expo in the Dallas area. So I was very excited to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I understand you have like an event coming up?
We do, a cover model search, and I think Paula wants to share something about that.
Oh, I would love to. We actually have a current cover model. Her name is Genesis Valenciano, and we're very happy to have Genesis.
Oh, she's
She's actually here with us today. And we have a plus model, cover model as well right now. Her name is Brittany Franklin, and she is here as well. And we are looking for the new face, the new cover model. The contest is June 1st, and we are in partnership with the Delta Hotels by Marriott in South Lake, which is where the contest is going to be held. Okay. And it's for people from 10 to 60, and no professional photography needed. If you're interested at all.
Do you think I have a shot?
Well, come on.
How old are you?
39. I always wanted to be a model.
Yeah, you have a shot.
Yeah.
Look at those beautiful shots.
A lot of personality as well. Very important.
Gorgeous models. Yeah. So tell me about like the meaning behind your agent's name. What is it? I'm sorry.
Moda Belleto.
Moda Belleto.
Its origin is Italian, so it actually means fashion and makeup. And It was a concept that my husband did only because he is an artist, and he said we need something new to be standing out amongst the many agencies that are training and developing.
Yeah.
So that's truly what we do. Is I'm excited about our company for the simple fact that we really do take notice of every single talent that we have. We develop them for their cold reads, their monologues, their two people scenes, and we don't let them go until they really understand what it takes, as our model Brittany did and understood recently. But more than that, they also have an opportunity to go to the Model Talent Expo in Dallas that's only held twice a year. And of their training, of their skills, besides acting, they also do the model segment. So it's more intense. And with that opportunity, they have seminars that they can attend by the agents that are actually there. So there's between, I would say 40 to 60, but I understand this June, there are 80 agents coming.
Wow.
And so we have a good opportunity for our November Expo to bring our talent. And I'm very passionate. Do what you feel, do what you are inspired to do. We fall forward to our success. Sometimes you have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start again. And I had someone teach me that through my dyslexic training that I have, because I am inspired by those that say they can't, but they can.
That's beautiful.
Achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
So it's achieving your dream beyond modeling and acting, taking what they have learned through our training and going forward to whatever profession, whether it's makeup artist, whether it's behind the scenes, whether it's producer, or maybe it's just homemaker with a young child and having her inspire her child to do something.
That is beautiful. I absolutely love that. I'm going to ask you guys some more questions only after the commercial break. So we'll be right back.
Through the magic of yoga, you get in touch with yourself, you relieve stress, anxiety. So in 2001, I started practicing yoga. And in 2012, I took my first teacher training. And so I've been teaching yoga ever since then. I started my own studio in my backyard. So immediately I would have friends and family, my sister and my niece would come over and do yoga with us. So we're about teaching people how to listen to their body and to understand what their body needs. And sometimes it needs to be challenged. Sometimes it needs to be nurtured. Sometimes it needs to just spin around upside down.
The medical side of skincare is more in depth. It's getting to know what causes those skin issues and helping to deal with them properly. Hi, I'm Haley with Confident Skin by Haley. I am a medical esthetician and I am also an acne specialist. I do have an LED light therapy treatment. I have my red therapy, which is going to be more anti-aging. I have my green, which is going to be more brightening, and then my blue, which is going to be really great for acne. That's going to help to kill that bacteria. Head over to my website and book your next treatment.
Bloomfield is building its award-winning lineup of homes here in the sweet spot of Midlothian. Welcome to Ridgepoint, the perfect blend of small-town charm with big city convenience. Ridgepoint is located off 14th Street, just off Highway 287. This gives you easy access to downtown Fort Worth, Arlington, the DFW airport, as well as downtown Dallas. The community features larger home sites with a minimum width of 70 feet, as well as a playground, pavilion, and open space. Bloomfield is building its classic floor plans with the Signature Series package that offers more luxury included features at the base price. Come visit any of our model homes and see why Bloomfield was named Builder of the Year.
Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie, and we still are talking to our fabulous guests.
That's what I was
Fire
going to say.
hats.
All right.
We have to put this on. Thank you to our first responders.
There's a fire truck that came through.
Yeah.
This is part of our contract. Every time they come through, the city of Mansfield Fire Department pays us a certain amount of money. I'm just playing.
Whatever. All
right. Well, thank you both for continuing to chat with us. I want to ask you, what makes your modeling agency different from others?
I would love to answer that question.
Yes.
And it's the biggest reason that I enjoy being involved with the company and the talent that comes through is that we are very, very different. And the way that we're different is that we're not a modeling school. Okay. And we're not an acting school because we are actually acting and modeling equally. And the people that are here today are actors primarily, and everybody's a model as well with us. That's just how it works. But the way that we are different is we fill the gap in the middle between after you've been trained and you have an agency that's sending you out to clients to get the work, get the jobs, the parts in movies. And what we do is we train the self-efficacy, the bringing the highest version of yourself forward. We're like cheerleaders, we're your coaches, we're sending you out on actual real auditions for the work. And that's not something that anybody is doing before you land the big agency. And it's a very vital part of the training.
Yeah.
You have to know how to audition well. We make sure you have the tools to audition. We send you out. That's part of practice. That's learning. Sitting there and listening to someone tell you how to audition and going on an audition is completely different.
Right.
And so we say that we are like the Kardashian Jenner, we are momagers, okay?
Yeah.
We help people get that end position with confidence and tools, self-esteem, that will last a lifetime, that will carry on to everything that you do in your life.
Absolutely.
So it's a beautiful thing for us and it's fulfilling.
I love that. What are some of the clients that you guys remember the most?
Well, okay. This is my favorite one. There was a little girl and her grandparents had adopted her. She had trouble with her mother, her family. And when she came in, she was hiding behind their leg, literally wouldn't let go of Grandpa's pant leg, would not come out to speak with us or anything. And she was about 10 years old. At the end of 90 days, when this little girl went to Expo and was on stage being presented to the top world agencies in the primary market, she was up there just strutting her stuff like she had, like she was, Jennifer Lopez or something. It was amazing.
That's cute.
And that was wonderful experience for us. And her grandfather at the end of it said that we did not have a modeling agency. And I was like, and then he said, you have a ministry for children. And that was my favorite.
Yeah. So you guys both work with Miguel Martin, who I have worked with before, obviously. That's how I got introduced to you guys. So what is your relationship?
A very good one, because we have many of our shoots are located downtown, and Miguel has, sponsored our cover model search. He's giving away a photo session as one of the prizes.
Wow.
But to partner into the question that you had before, I had a young lady who took classes with me, and she was darling, but she was like a little duckling that just couldn't get those little steps in to try to be a runway model. She was, she tried her best. And so I had a conference with her mom and the little girl, and I said, you're not going to make it right now as a runway model. But I said, continue on with classes and find something that you really like to do. She said, well, I like to write. And I'm going, okay. Years forward, she is an author of series of vampire books, which are very popular, and a lot of people are following her.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Another person that I have trained in the past who was kind of successful in his own right as a bodybuilder. However, we now have him linked to makeup in the fragrance department.
Fun.
He has his own fragrance division.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, these are people that have come through Moda Belleto. We have another girl that started at 18 and a half, and 2 years later, she was picked up by the Kim Dawson agency.
Wow.
So, she modeled for about 25 years.
Wow.
So I know you have, we're about to go commercial break, but you have two of the people that train with you. Do you want to introduce them really quickly?
Yes, we would love to.
We have our two current cover models.
Woohoo!
This is Genesis Valenciana, and this is Brittany Franklin.
Brittany.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you all so
and
much for
we're
coming
very
on.
happy to have them with us.
Yes,
They're
congratulations. Well, thank you both for coming on our show. I really enjoyed chatting with you both.
Thank you for having us. We really hope that this is not just a one and done, but one and many.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
And we'll be right back.
We're going to have our first annual open house on February the 28th. We'll have manufacturers and distributors on site with us to answer any questions you may have about our equipment. We'll also have Matt, which is our lead mechanic, and the other co-owner on site as well to answer any questions you may have about equipment that has problems. It's all day event. Come and go as you want. It is open to the public as well as residential and commercial clients as well. We'll have food, door prizes, giveaways. So if you're looking for a good time, stop by American Tire Equipment here in Mansfield.
My name is Brett Jeffries.
Charles White.
Latanya Lynch, Sally Potter. I have been a patient for about 6 months. They were very thorough in making sure that I was following up on my exercises.
The experience has been great. It's very much a family atmosphere. I actually recommended Joe and Jordan and their team multiple times.
I never thought that my chiropractor could help me with my asthma and allergies, and 4 or 5 other things that are helping me to live my best life. So this is 2024. The time for suffering and silence is over.
My name is Allie Cummings, and I met Heather about 7 years ago. Heather's not your typical photographer. I think she does candid photos very well, but her artistry behind editing the photos is what makes Heather different than a normal photographer. The last year that we did outside family photos, it was quite chaotic, and Heather was really good about snapping random pictures as we're all running around. And I'm pretty sure my husband was holding up a bubble wand and Cameron was going to grab it. As Heather was taking pictures of it, I thought, I wonder what she sees. And later she sends me a picture and it was actually Cameron feeding a leaf to a long neck. And it is the most miraculous thing that she saw in the moment and turned it into a piece of art. Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie. I'm your host, Chelsie Burroughs.
I'm Joe Zavala.
And we have a very familiar face. Miss Amanda, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me back. I was like, am I allowed back? Paul has a stand-in today, so he says hi.
He must be really busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah.
And we also have a special friend here today.
Yes, so I wanted to bring Stephanie Johnston. She's with the Service First Mortgage team. She's incredible. She has lots of awards. She's one of the top in Texas loan officers. So she has a lot to say today.
So who's Batman? Who's Robin?
She's Robin and Batman. I'm just watching.
That's very
It's how do you do your job right now? I want to know that. It is like every single day I'm looking at the 10-year treasury and I'm like, what is going on?
Wow, you know the 10-year treasury is for mortgage rates. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Love it. I think that is one of the, with my job, we do the same thing every day, but it is very, very different. Like, so we get someone in a home, but every day it's different and there's all types of challenges so that you recognize our industry has had a lot of those. And I think I'm really good at it. I'm really good at coming over and, figuring out how to take this crazy industry and know that it is okay to buy a house right now. It is a good time to buy a house right now, actually.
So this is what I'm telling people is interest rates are interest rates right now. When they go down, we can refi, right? Mm-hmm. It's just a little bit of pain, a year, maybe 3 years of pain, and then.
Or you can buy a house now with below market interest rates.
Can you really?
You can.
How is that? How can you do that?
Well, one, we got to have our great friends, Bloomfield Homes, right? So part of being one of the preferred lenders for Bloomfield is we offer great rates. So rates are actually better than market rates when you call us.
Because right now I'm hearing 6.5, 6.75 right now.
Way lower.
Way lower for brand new.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. There's some magic, some things we do. We locked in someone in the 4s, 30-year fixed. What?
30-year fixed 4s right now. That's make believe.
Nope, it's not.
That is incredible.
And I think that's one of the biggest things in our industries right now. People are so afraid of affordability, the word, that they don't pick up the phone and call.
No, because no one's talking about 4. Everybody's talking about 6.5, 7,
Right.
7.5.
Because what happens the first time when rates go over, if average interest rates go over 7, the media talks about it.
Yep.
And then when the media talks about the rates being too high, people don't call, but you should, because there's some really good deals on homes. You should buy a home right now.
So what's a process? They find a beautiful home at Bloomfield Homes,
Yeah.
call you up,
Oh,
and then
sure.
you just put them right over there to Stephanie. She takes care of all.
That's what a lot of people should do. And like last time, Paul and I were talking about how one competitive advantage for Bloomfield is that we don't make you go with the preferred lender. But that's why I wanted to bring Stephanie on here to show you why you should use a preferred lender.
Yeah, like if you can get 3 points off right now, come on now.
Well, yeah, I mean, and how many people call you that feel like they can't even get a home? Like there's got to be a lot of people.
It's a lot. And I think that that's one of the things that we solve for is the first thing is if you want to buy a home, you should call. Like number one, just call and get a plan and let's look at it. And I think a lot of people are stuck in that arena that they just can't do it. So we say, let's get a plan together. And some of the things that I think are why is consumer debt's higher than it's been in quite a while. But I think the thing that people don't remember is there's actually, if you look at equity in homes, average right now is $267,000 in equity in your home.
Wow.
So we're going to do something with that equity? We should.
Everyone's saying they have none.
I know.
Like, what is this?
There's equity.
I know. So I guess the good thing for people to know, actually, we'll come back. We're going to commercial because I have this thing in my head that I want to talk through because I think it's perfect for, hey, you have this equity.
It's equity,
Okay.
right?
So we'll be right back to talk about equity, what to do with it.
Connection with people, a true, genuine connection. But I know I don't feel like she's there to just take my money.
My name is Monica Irving, and I've been a proud client of Haley's for 3 years. First of all, whenever I make an appointment, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see her. I love that she's always on time, always professional. I love the environment. I feel like I'm going to go see one of my girlfriends that I haven't saw in a long time, and I know that my skin and I will leave better than where we came. Confidence skin by Haley makes me feel confident and inspired and feel like I can tackle on the world.
When it comes to building your dream home, most people demand quality and affordability as well as the right community that offers a great quality of life. That's what you'll find right here. Welcome to Rockwood, the pinnacle of luxury living here in Mansfield. The community.
We just did the loan non-contingent.
And you're perfectly situated between Fort Worth, Arlington, and Dallas with easy access to Highway 20. Rockwood offers oversized home sites where you can build one of our signature series of homes. You have enough space to build up to a 4-car garage. Come visit Rockwood here in Mansfield and experience the Bloomfield difference.
You can finish it.
Welcome back to Talk of the Pair. We still have our 2 amazing guests, and I want to ask you, what are some of those concerns that, some homeowners may have when they're interested in buying or selling a home?
I think it goes back to, again, the affordability that we just talked about.
Yes.
And a lot of people think that because they have a low rate, they can't move. There's so many strategies. So the first thing is to call and get a strategy to see what you can do and how financially it can make the right sense to move. And so I always remind people, I was in that same boat, had a really low rate on my house, but my bedroom was my infant my son's 2 now, but it was his room. It was COVID. We started working at home. So I had my office, my bedroom, and my nursery all in one. Does that make sense? No. Okay. So we have a lot of people in that place, and then they get in this, oh my gosh, I love my rate. I said, but okay, well, is there a way we can get you into a new home? And we just talked about still get a great rate. So people think you're going to jump from one extreme to the other. Not necessarily. And so let us look at that and math out a plan for it to make sense. And you shouldn't be in the wrong home just because of an interest rate. You should move when it's right for your family. And there's a whole lot of other things to consider when we look at affordability, which we'll talk about here in a minute.
Yeah.
So I think this is just my theory. I think people are always nervous because you almost have to be vulnerable because you have to give your finances and everything. But in reality, you're like, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to judge you. I am here to put a plan together for you to get what you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the first thing I always try to tell people. And I like to do videos and put them on the website. And I take flyers and put a QR code to a video so that I can say, hey, I'm a real person. I'm nice. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to talk to you, because a lot of people get scared to call the lender. Literally, they are scared of me. I'm not scary, right?
No.
You don't
right?
bite, do you?
A little bit.
A little bit. But that's the first step. And a lot of people are afraid of pulling credit. It's okay. It's okay. But we actually do a soft pull. So do you know that we can qualify you and get you a plan at any point, whether you're going to buy a house in a week or you're going to buy a house in a year? It's okay. And we don't give you a credit inquiry.
Oh, wow.
Everyone thinks they get one. Everyone.
Yeah. I assume that too.
Nope.
Yeah.
And get you qualified these days without a credit inquiry.
How is that possible?
It's magic.
Only Stephanie can do it.
Only-
no one else.
Only
She's the
Stephanie.
only officer.
That's amazing.
She's a magician.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's also the thing that people have to realize is if they go with a new home and they have equity, like I know sometimes we're buying an older home, some of the sellers may get afraid and they don't want to do contingent, but you don't really have to deal with that stuff because you're building new.
Exactly.
And you know we're going to sell the house, you're going to get the equity. And it's also typically how long does it take for start to finish to build a home?
To build one. Generally, your whole process is 6 to 8 months.
Okay. So you have
That's not bad.
that's
You have
plenty of time to
plenty.
figure out what you're going to do.
Correct.
Yeah.
And there's people that have to work through credit repair, have to save their down payment. There's a lot of other things that are going on. And some people think it's 3 months to build. And I'm like, no, you have a long time.
So somebody, if they're going through some of those situations, they can start with y'all literally from that. And it's just the process of going all the way through. They don't have to be at the last 30, 65 days of the process.
No.
It's like, hey, we can start this 8 months beforehand, get you right for that closing.
Exactly. And count something that's real. And like with her, there's people that you work with like a year, 2 years before they can even buy. So I would always start with her first. And then you can start looking at homes too. But she's going to tell you how much you can afford, the payments and all that.
Yeah. I think that if there is any type of, whether it's a financial gap, whether it's I want a certain payment, I can't, whatever the finances monthly look like, if it's credit, if it's income, you need a plan.
Yeah.
And I do think most loan officers stop short of that we always work out a financial plan. And I always like to say, my goal is leaving someone better financially than when I met them. I ask a lot of questions. I want to know the whole picture. And I don't just give them a mortgage. We want to look at leaving them again holistically in a better financial spot with a new home.
And then throughout this process, you always like check your rates, and then 2 years later you hit them up, say, hey, we can refi, always like being their best
Correct.
interest.
So one of the great things with working, with a builder like Bloomfield is the amount, what we can do in terms of customized plan. So I always say, let's chat and work on your plan, because everybody is different. Whether it's you want the lowest rate, you want the lowest payment, you want the lowest monthly overall expense, you're going to pay your house off quicker. I need to know those to work on a plan. And so some of those are, let's work with Bloomfield and get you the lowest rate out the gate, right? If we get your rate in the 4s, you might not ever refi. But what if you think, okay, there's some things that rates are going to fall in the future, correct? Yep. And so let's get you in the home at an affordable option, and correct, we can refinance later.
So where can people find you for you to help them?
Okay. My website's the best place. So you should go. I'm assuming that a link will be somewhere here, correct?
What is it? You can say it out loud.
StephJohnston.com. So Johnston with the T. Okay. There's a T in there. And Steph, like short for Stephanie.com. And that has got all my information, contact reviews. I've got more than 1,000 of them, 5-star reviews. So someone's got to like us. So you should call us too.
And they're not bots; they're real.
They're real reviews. They are actually, and they're all written like they 100%. They're actually validated full reviews.
Awesome.
Pretty proud of that.
Hopefully, y'all learned a lot today, and hopefully, you're going to come get a home because don't be scared. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
My name is Trisha Quirk. I've been a client of Haley's for 4 years. I take care of my mom. She's in an independent living center right now, but I am responsible for everything pretty much in her life. So I feel like my life is on the back burner a little bit. So when I find time that I can pamper myself, I do take advantage of that. I would recommend someone going to Haley because she really does a very good assessment of your skin to see what you need, what needs to be done. She's there for you. She's there for your skin. She's there to take care of you. Confident Skin by Haley makes me feel confident.
Hi, I'm William Cletus, president of Solving the Maze. Solving the Maze is an A to Z managed service provider. We cover everything from basic tech support, project services in every single area of information technology. Additionally, one of our focuses as a managed service provider is putting the word service first. Solving the Maze makes sure that you see the face. It's not just remote support all the time. We're going to come on site. We're going to help you. We're going to engage. You're going to see a face.
Award-winning design combined with more standard features at the base price than any other builder in the Metroplex. That's what you get with a Bloomfield home. Now you can build your dream home right here in Somerset, one of the top communities in Mansfield, Texas. This is a master planned community with so many built-in amenities, and the location is great. The community is located near Highways 287 and 360, offering a quick commute to Fort Worth, Arlington, or downtown Dallas. Here in Somerset, we're offering oversized home sites, giving you plenty of space to build one of Bloomfield's classic series of homes. Students in Somerset will attend schools in the top-rated Mansfield ISD, known for its strong academics and athletics. Come see one of our models, and let's start making your dreams come true.
Smoke everywhere. Hey, how's it going? It's Joe Zavala and Cooking the Cocina. If you're available tomorrow at the Texas County Reporter, we're actually doing 4 weird briskets. Yeah, I said weird. We're doing a pickle brisket. We're doing a Szechuan umami brisket. We're doing a cinnamon toast crunch brisket. And we're doing a garlic jalapeno brisket. So you come out, get some samples, have some fun. But I think it's about time to start cooking out, inviting people over. So we're going to have a little refresher on how to slice a brisket. So please play that beautiful brisket footage.
What question do I get all the time? How to slice a brisket? Well, I slice my brisket a little differently. I like thinner pieces. Let me tell you why. Who does not love tacos? I don't want just one taco. I want 3 or 4 tacos. So this brisket has been resting for, I'm going to say about 12 hours. So a good friend of mine named Jordan Jackson told me a thing called California burn-in, and you actually, it's the end piece of the lean. So look at that moisture in there. You still got moist in there. That means it's going to be a good brisket, I can tell you that. Actually, no, I'm just going to take a whole bite. So if you're looking at the brisket, you're going to see it shake. Right where it shakes, that means you want to slice right there. Look at that. That is good looking lean. So, again, I like to slice mine thin. Oh, I guess what they said, the bend test, I guess it passes that, right? Let's see if it does the pull test. Oh, yes. You may ask yourself, Joe, there's a lot of fat on here. These briskets are actually we use chopped. These are briskets we use at the American Airlines Center. So we want to leave a little bit extra fat. because we chop it. This gives it the extra moisture that you need. And who doesn't like a good chopped sandwich with a little bit of this beautiful? It's actually, look, it's butter. Look at that. It just disappears. Oh, or you splash it on now. Look how shiny it is, right? So we like it thin. Let's do a couple more. And most people, when they're sawing, they feel like they want to go down like a knife, like a chef's knife. That's not what you want to do. You want the knife to do all the work. It's like a saw. You're sawing. That's all the work that you need to do. I'm gonna give you a little secret. McLaren Farms. So this end piece here, this is what we use for the sloppy wands. This is what we call the brisket part that doesn't look good for the gram. Like this is what we use for chop up to sloppy wands, or you're gonna be doing brisket poppers, or if you needed to keep a chunk for this whole chunk here, if you need to do some brisket boudin. But look at that moisture in there. That is just insane. Look at all that. So we call this the not Instagram part of the brisket. So if you go to most of your barbecue joints, you're going to see them not serve this. It's going to be right here to the side. We actually cut these up in little pieces. We cut these in little pieces, and we put them on top of our beans. That's a little present. So we can get some brisket. So this is a piece. You give this piece right here to everybody you love. And what is this? This is Texas style burn-ins. Like, look at that. Look at all that moisture right there. That is just 100% love. Like, can you drip drop? Let's see if it's gonna drip. It's gonna. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, cut these little bad boys up. And you hand these out to every person you love because they deserve it. Because this is the best bite in brisket right here. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 little pieces you can give to the people you love. So this is a money shot, right? This is a piece that everybody talks about and loves. It's that beautiful lean, beautiful moist, fatty piece. Look at that. You might be like, Joe, yours is a little thinner. Again, we want you to enjoy a taco. Look at it. It's holding it up on its own. Little drip drop. Hydros. Who got the hydros? Yeah. And again, I know all the trolls are going to be like, look at all that fats on here. This brisket's for chopped brisket, so we needed some extra protection. This is protection. But guess what? Look at this. Oh, my God. That is just butter. 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 So I don't want to hear it. Go ahead. Come troll me up. I don't care. Little baby pieces. And get you a big old slice here. But man, who wants a taco this big? Like, look at that. Like, do you want a taco? Are you going to be able to enjoy that? I want you to get some good tacos. But this is what you're eating right here at the American Airlines Center. All choppity chop, chop, chop. So, yes, you can make the perfect brisket, but you got to learn how to slice it. Do you want to take your barbecue game to the next level? Come visit us at bbqdistro.com, and I promise you, you'll be able to do as good of a brisket.
Photography, it gives me such joy, and it truly is such a passion to be able to tell somebody's story. My name is Heather Harvey, and I'm the owner of Heather Harvey Photography. I strive to create interactive sets. I want to capture authentic smiles. I want to truly tell your story. If you would like to work with us, check out our website. And I can't wait to tell your story.
When you're ready to build your dream home, it's important to choose the right community. You'll find that here at the Villages of Walnut Grove in Midlothian. The community is located off Walnut Grove, just north of Highway 287. You'll have easy access to Highway 67, Highway 20, 360, and the George Bush Tollway. It's an easy commute to downtown Dallas, Fort Worth, or the DFW airport. Here you can take advantage of all that Midlothian has to offer, including nature trails, community parks, antique shops, and restaurants that are perfect for a night out in the historic downtown. Come be a part of this extraordinary community and experience the perfect blend of tranquility and convenience. Visit us today and find your dream home.
Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie. I'm your host, Chelsie Burroughs.
I'm Joe Zavala.
And we have some very exciting news.
What's that?
Well, did you know that the Epic Water Park, or the Indoor Water Park, has been nominated for the Best Indoor Water Park in the U.S. Day today for the 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards? That's a huge deal.
I don't know how to swim.
That's your response to all that?
I don't. But there was just a QR code that was up. There's going to come back up a little bit later. You can vote once a day to talk about how amazing the Epic Water Park is, because we want to be number one.
Absolutely. Go vote, y'all. I think this is a huge deal. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, and the cool thing is you can go there every single day.
Yeah, but the best...
Winter, summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of like a Great Wolf Lodge, but I kind of feel like this is a lot better. But this is the third year that the park has received this nomination.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So has it ever won?
I don't know. So, but it says that the nomination results from an editorial review and expert evaluation, and the final winners are determined by the public vote. So go vote, y'all.
Man, that is incredible. Do you know how to swim?
No.
So we both don't know how to swim.
I was supposed to learn, but I had cheer practice, and cheer practice came first back in the day for me.
Yeah,
So.
Jose's in swim lessons right now.
Oh, that's good.
He's doing incredible. He's much better than he can actually kind of swim.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife said either you can swim or can't swim. There's not a kind of swim. So
you can float.
No, I don't float. I sink.
You don't know how to float?
No, but I think at the Epic, I've been to the water park. They have like a surf kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do a surf competition there also. There's like indoor slides in there.
Kind of like Great Wolf Lodge. Yeah.
And then there's like cabanas where you can post up and chill.
Yeah.
I know a lot of kids and a lot of adults have had birthday parties there and had a great time.
Yeah, I need to go visit, because the last time I went to an indoor park was when I was about 11. Yeah.
Where was that at?
Great Wolf Lodge.
And I guess the cool thing is if you want to go eat, there's a whole bunch of restaurants now at the Epic. Especially, what's that chicken place you love?
Chicken and pickle.
you're still doing the chicken Caesar salad?
Absolutely, I love it. That's one of my favorite things to get.
Yeah, and then Tiffany Dairy just opened up her new Radici, her new Italian restaurant.
Okay.
I hear that it's already booked out for 6 weeks.
That's crazy.
I'm so happy for it. Like,
yeah,
that is so cool. And I think there's like some other restaurants that are there.
Yes.
So, and at nighttime, if you stay, they have a whole light show that's kind of like Vegas-ish.
Ooh.
Yeah. You haven't seen a light show?
No.
It's really, really cool.
I need to go. I really need to go now, since you said there's a
I know
light show.
we need to reach out to the Epic and see if they'll give us a tour so we go check out.
We need to do a segment there. Yes.
Yeah, that would be absolutely incredible.
That would be epic. But what's also epic is this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
My name is Brett Jeffries.
Charles White.
Latanya Lynch, Sally Potter. I have been a patient for about 6 months. They were very thorough in making sure that I was following up on my exercises.
The experience has been great. It's very much a family atmosphere. I actually recommended Joe and Jordan and their team multiple times.
I never thought that my chiropractor could help me with my asthma and allergies, and 4 or 5 other things they're helping me to live my best life. So this is 2024. The time for suffering and silence is over?
I actually found out that I was pregnant, and so I wanted to do a little bit of something for myself. Then I found Haley. I was actually asking around me, and everyone recommended her. I'm Maddie, and I've been a client of Haley's for about a year. I have been through a lot this year, and Haley has been there. I visited her for the first time, and then I went in for my second visit, and I had actually lost my baby. She was there the entire time. She really stuck by my side and was like a friend. My skin changed during the entire process, and she really adjusted everything for me. And that is incredible to me, and I can never thank her.
My name is Adam Stanley.
Veronica Guerrero Kwan, Dr. Amanda Stanley.
Eric Kwan.
Morgan Flores. I'm Morgan Brown. I'm a licensed psychological associate at Field Psychology.
My fun fact is that I was born and raised in Honduras. My dad is half Chinese and a mix of both.
I actually speak 2 languages, so English is my first language, but Spanish is my preferred language.
So a fun fact about me is that I'm first generation Mexican American. I was the first in my family to be born in the United States.
My favorite part about being part of the Stanley Psychology team is loving every person that I work with. I think when we think about like work, it's like, oh, there's always that one person you don't like or you have issues with. But I don't have that here. Like, I absolutely adore each and every person I work with on a personal level. And then on a professional level, they're really good at what they do. So I absolutely love it.
Welcome back to Talk of the Prairie. We are almost done with the show. Can you believe it?
Number 14.
Number 14.
Man, it's flown by. I can't believe this is the last Friday in April.
I know.
We're about to be in May.
It's flying by. It's about to be summer.
Yeah, graduations are happening next month.
Yeah.
Summer vacations are starting up.
Yep.
Then we're going to be in fall. Then we're going to be in
oh my God.
winter. And then it'll be our 1-year celebration. Hopefully we're still here.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't kick us out.
I hope not.
It's been incredible.
Yeah.
People talk about how they actually enjoyed this show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for real?
Yeah, a lot of people actually like it.
They're like, this is fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see the new guests that we have coming on.
Yep.
And it's just unbelievable to give back to Grand Prairie because I'm a little biased, but I think Grand Prairie is the greatest city ever.
I think it is. A lot of my friends like to tease me and say, oh, Grand Prairie is, it's small. It's not really a part of Dallas. And, I think it's great.
Grand Prairie is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I like it.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, watching. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for reaching out and saying, hey, y'all need to talk to these individuals.
Yeah.
And keep it coming. Like
Absolutely.
we want to make this show what y'all want to hear, want to make it fun. And that's ultimately what we want to do.
Absolutely. I'm excited for the month of May. I have a lot of great plans. I have a lot of great people I want to speak to. And yeah, it all wouldn't be possible without our fabulous sponsors.
And who are they again?
I'm going to memorize it. Confident Skin by Haley.
There you go.
Heather Harvey Photography.
Yes.
Stanley Psychology. And Bloomfield Homes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
so I know we're about to wrap this up, but do something different with your hair?
I did. I got some highlights.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Thanks. I wanted something different. So this is definitely different for me.
I think every month we should change a color.
Every month?
Yeah. We should do like orange next or blue,
not
or purple,
orange.
maybe some green.
No, I'm going to stick to I think what looks good on me.
Well, everybody have a wonderful weekend and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Have a good Friday.